Welcome to the Atoll. How are we all doing today? Excellent. For all of you who I have not met yet, they call me Sage. Everyone say hi, Sage. About the green seats. Now, I am not out here alone. Helping me out is my crew. Take a gander to your right and you will see Bats. Everyone say hi, Bats. Bats is a super dude right there. I would trust Bats with my life. Feel free to do the same. He's a good dude. Take a look to the other side. We got Sai. Everyone say hi, Sai. I would trust my life with Bats. Number one guy right there. Give it up for Bats! Woo! Super dude, that Bats. Love that guy. Aside! Yeah. They're very excited for you, Sai. Got some fans right here. Look, we all have jobs out here and you are no different. Your job is to be the lookouts. We're looking out for smokers. Smokers are the leading cause of death in these here waters. Bad guys, evildoers, pirates. Given the chance that we love to destroy all that we have worked so hard to build, so smokes are bad, okay? You're a lookout now, bud. I need you to be as loud as humanly possible. Smokes are bad, okay? That was as loud as humanly possible. Clearly he is dehydrated. So very sorry. Yes, my apologies for not hydrating you. I am so sorry, bud. Let's try that again. Smokes are bad, okay? We're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on that. Everyone in front of me, let me hear how loud you can be! What happened? You didn't even try! Yes, yes, yes! Let's try that again, shall we? Fast learner, I like that. Fast, what about your people?
Hey, I need everybody!
We can do better! Sorry, what are you doing? They didn't do anything! Yeah, motivate them. Here we go, send it around! Give me two. Give me three. Go! Can your people not count side what is happening? let's go. Count to 3, full blast into space, all right? 1, 2, 3. Round of applause! Hey, what are you doing?
He sprayed me in the face.
This is a child.
He doesn't look like a child.
Hey! Sit down! I got you. I need an adult. Sir, help me out. For the child! Same thing, full blast into space. Count to 3.
No, thank you.
1, 2, 3. Oh, what happened? Round of applause! All right, party's over. Let's get back to work.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this performance of Waterworld. This show contains many pyrotechnical tricks. For your safety and the safety of the performers, we ask your cooperation in remaining seated during the entire performance, keeping all aisleways clear. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
The future. The polar ice caps have melted, and the continents are deep beneath the waves. The survivors live on these floating fortresses known as atolls in this place called Waterworld. Brave explorers voyage in search of the legend of Dryland, the last remaining on the planet. But the Deacon, maniacal leader of a group of evil raiders called Smokers, is determined to find Dryland first. He's ensured that no explorer has ever returned. Until now.
Mac, what do you got?
It's a woman. It looks like it's Helen.
Return signal. Open the gate. Hold.
Close the gates! Matt, keep a lookout.
Helen,
Sage, come help me.
bring it in. It is so good to see you alive. Where have you been?
Fish dries on this.
You're dirt. How did you come by?
I've been to dry land.
Thailand is a myth.
No, it's not a myth. I've been there. It's our salvation. We can all start new lives on dry land, but we have to hurry. The Deacon and his smokers are after me.
Smokers in the distance.
Battle stations. Helen,
Yeah.
I need you on that tower. Mac, the alarm. Everyone, keep your heads on a swivel. Beth, get to the army light down the gate. Get in the seaplane. Anyone have eyes on the seaplane? Mac,
They're coming from the south.
get down.
Reach to the ball!
Get to
I'm Tiger Woods. Who caught that golf ball? Where is it? Where'd it go? Hold that up high. That kid has my golf ball. No, never mind. You keep that. We might actually need these people. Here, bag this. Brothers and sisters!
Hey, Deacon! Yeah, you hear that? We are not your brothers and sisters. Am I right?
Shut him up!
You will never shut us up!
Shut up. Where was I? Yes. Desolate children, you poor lost souls on this floating piece of sheet metal. The provider has spoken and told me personally that someone here knows the way to dry land. Yes, my flock! Dry land. We're gonna pave it and drive it. Tax it, tithe it, sweet Joe above. We are gonna use it, cruise it, fill it, drill it, and build an 18-hole monument to my beloved self.
You'll never find dry land, Deacon!
I won't let you.
Oh no.
Neither will the Mariner.
The Mariner? Truck, shut the gates. The Mariner? You mean the half-man, half-fish boyfriend of yours? The one that poked out my eye?
Yeah! Is that who you're talking about?
Bring me the girl, down here. Ellen, honey, you look tense. Smoke? No, you don't do that. You wanna play games? Okay. I like games. Let's play one. Keep an eye on her. What do you have up there, boys?
We got an 8-holer! And he's got dirt!
See? Dirt. And I need to know the way to dry land. So this game is called The First One Who Talks Lives.
Leave him alone! He doesn't know anything.
Congratulations, Helen, that makes you the winner.
Helen! Don't tell him anything.
Uh-oh. And that guy, the loser. Drop him! You're gonna tell me the way to dry land, Helen. Or you're next!
Jet ski are approaching at high speed!
Excuse me, just a moment. Then shoot him, Chuck!
He's gone!
He's gone, but where?
He's gone under the water!
The Mariner. That's the Mariner! He's in the water, boys! Shoot him! Don't just stand there, kill him! Helen, honey, did I say you were to leave before the party was over? No, I didn't. No! You're dead. Get the girl. Come on. She's right in front of you. I can see that I only have one eye. Get him. Vernon, you're up. When I say take his head off, I want you to take his head off. Take his head off. Gentlemen, step it up! She's getting away!
Are you alright?
I am now.
Helen, what are you doing with the fish boy? He's not your kind. I don't think he has a kind. Let's fillet the flounder. Attaboy, Chuck. We got ourselves a little runner. No, not her. We need her. Him. I'm out. Find me another weapon now. You're not ruining my plans for Drylands, you gill-neck mutated freak. Weapon! You're a freak.
Hey, Bob!
Throw it!
How about this?
Get up. All right, Mariner. Just you and me now, man against fish. I'm right here.
Mariner, no! Hey! You've got something on your face! Whoa! You've got something on yours! Mariner! I think you got him.
Helen! There's something on your back. Why is he still alive? Get up there, Chuck. I want him dead now. When you're done, signal my seaplane. Never will this place the Kingdom Come. I'll take care of the fish boy. Work! Shut up. Duck! Need something with more kick? Ask and ye shall receive. Mariner, sail out of Big Bertha. Do us a favor, fish boy. Stand in one spot. Using Chuck as a shield? I never liked Chuck. Okay, thank you. Golly gee, a single tear rolls down my cheek. Get it, Helen. Signal my seaplane! How do you like that? All my men are dead.
Good!
Soldier boy. See that ladder, Helen? Start climbing, now! Oh, I have a brand new vision. Pilgrimage for two to dry land. Just picture it, Helen, you and me savoring that sweet scent of dry land together. Enough games. Just show me the way.
Okay.
You! Sneak it, buddy. No! Attack, Helen. You have a plane to catch. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Time to decide the fate of the new world. Does it belong to man or fish?
Mariner! I'll be the boat!
Don't, Helen. You're not going anywhere. I'll have a hole in your boat. No! No! hurt your woman, and I've killed all your friends. So who's gonna stop me now, hero? You? I don't think so. You don't even have a leg to stand on.
No!
Yes, I, Deacon of Waterworld, celebrate the birth of a new nation. Dryland is my destiny.
Hey, Deacon!
Hey, what? No, Helen! You, I'm taking you with me! I'm Ryan Marcival. Thank you so very much, and enjoy the rest of your day here at Universal Studios Hollywood.
We're pleased you enjoyed Waterworld. In order to prepare for the next performance, we ask that you please exit the arena as soon as possible. If you would like to meet the Waterworld cast, you'll find them by the main entrance as you exit the left side of the arena. Thank you, and have a great day at Universal Studios Hollywood, the entertainment capital of LA.
Alright, well, welcome to live stream. Didn't get a chance to say that because jumped right into Waterworld. A now classic stunt show here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Really fun stunt show. And unfortunately having a little bit of trouble with my gimbal today. Hopefully we'll stay together, but welcome again. Going to head on out of here and then proceed to the studio tour. It's a nice day here at Universal Studios. Usually it's not too busy during the day. Today is a Halloween Horror Nights night, but I will not be at it. Thought I'd come during the day. traffic jam here. Yeah, Waterworld has some great stunt performers. I know I've done a couple of live streams here at Universal Studios. I have not shown Waterworld. Hope you all enjoyed it. It's a great, great show. I agree with you. It is. I think it's one of the best shows. It's unique. There's not a lot of stunt shows anymore. I think it's why it's endured for such a long time. I think it's been at least 20 years running, probably like 25 or more. Alright, don't want to get in the Jaws picture people are taking. Whole nice Jaws photo op that they kept from the Mega Movie Summer. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Thank you for saying, Jared Journeys. Yeah, 30 years. That sounds about right. I'm a bit of an old timer. I actually remember the Miami Vice stunt show. That was the first stunt show I ever saw here at Universal Studios. Actually, it might have even been the Old West one. Taking a little detour through the store. Let's see if I can help my gimbal a little bit. Right. There we go. Little Scooby-Doo detour also. They just announced that Scooby-Doo is going to be at FanFest nights this next year. Ah, October 21st. It's good to know. I might try to make it in then. Yeah, the Old West one actually used to scare me. I think it is the Old West one here. I don't know if it was a different Old West one, but the gunshots were so loud. I loved watching, but at the same time I was so scared. Still seeing Gimbal, of course. A day that I'm streaming does not want to cooperate. So I might have to just go solo. Solo meaning without the gimbal.
Well, so well, dude. She's so Hi. Nice to meet you. What is your name? Hi, Emily. Oh, good. My name is Donkey.
In the meantime, proceeding on to the studio tour, get a glimpse of Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, which should open next year. Don't know when. But it seems on schedule, which is good. Supposedly they've been loading some cars, having them run through a little bit. I think we're going to do a little detour through Hogsmeade. Had a couple of years ago in the evenings that weren't Hollywood Horror Nights, so they had the Death Eaters around, and those were some really fun evenings. They don't have the Death Eaters even during Hollywood Horror Nights, which is kind of interesting that they don't do that. I wish they did. They do Universal Orlando, but not Hollywood. Trying to navigate through. Alright, so also a nice little easy way through to Springfield on the studio tour. And probably when the Fast and Furious ride opens, it'll be an even better little shortcut passageway. And there we are, right here at the studio tour. I did kind of title it just to be a little family friendly during the day, that it's doing the not so scary type one. Won't show off the statues that are right there at the entrance. There's going to be a little bit on the tour. Not a lot, but a little bit. During Hollywood Horror Nights, they do have a whole transformation of it where I think it's a terror tram is what they call it. So I'm gonna go down the stairs.
Right now we have a wait till only 10 minutes for the studio tour.
Hey, 10 minutes.
Food and drinks are welcome on board the tram, so if you want to bring something to eat or drink and enjoy it while you're sitting on the tram, you can. This is the only attraction you're allowed to bring snacks and drinks on board. No other ride will let you do that, but we do because we're nice like that.
It's probably going to be about a 10-minute wait. An actual wait. Sometimes if they say 10 minutes, it's not really wait at all.
Express Pass is right here if you have.
Might wait a little longer just to try to get a side that I wanted to get in the tram. So the level annual pass that I have is the gold one. It's not quite the top, but close. It does pretty well. I think Universal Studios actually has good levels of annual passes. Keep making my food, grab some glasses, figure out where to go. Not too bad of a wait at all.
Last time we couldn't see the Back to the Future. The tour guides here at the park. Welcome to the world famous Universal Studios tour.
Just a few minutes, we're going to board our tram to a movie.
That's right. Because the length of the tour, we strongly recommend that you use the restrooms here in the tram car before you board the tram. If you need
I do agree with you about the Gold Pass. it's a pretty good level. You can do monthly payments as well, which really are not too bad of monthly payments. And then it does have parking, has discounts. It's a good level.
Yes, that's right. We're going to have the time of our lives right here on the world-famous Universal Studio Tour. How's everybody doing out there? Let me hear you. What's up? Hey, party people. What's going on? My name is Ryan. I'm going to be your tour guide today. And right here in the front row, we got a special birthday for Georgia. So do me a favor. Everybody on the count of three say, Happy birthday, Georgia. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Georgia. Woohoo! That was very special. Thank you so much, y'all. Appreciate you. Right on. We hope it's the best one yet.
So we won't be talking during the actual tram tour, but
one of the largest movie studios.
Yes, I wouldn't say yes. The other passes the next level up. It does have a ticket to Halloween Horror Nights. It also lets you do Express after 3 p.m. But really, the Gold Pass,
you
can go during the day if you can.
If you're sitting on the left-hand
You
side,
don't really
those gates are going to be closing
Express
down
Pass lines
momentarily.
are not too long.
So watch your arms and legs as they come down. If you have any small children with you and their feet can't reach the bottom of the tram, now's a good time to move them away from those gates, at least one seat towards the center. Safest place because we do have some sudden tram movements.
But won't
That's right, that's how the tram moves. Cha-chas.
During the tour ride, this is kind of before.
Anywho, folks, we're going to be getting underway very shortly. We're going to show you around some actual filming locations, show you some film sets. I'm going to talk to you about the filmmaking process, give you a better idea of how we make movies and television shows here in Hollywood. All right, we are cleared for takeoff. Let's wave goodbye to lovely people in the load line. Bye, y'all. You'll get the next one. We'll see you out there. All right, bye-bye now. As you can see by my waving hands and the fact that we're moving, I'm not driving the tram. Good thing we have our amazing driver, Mark, on board. Give it up for Mark! Yeah! He's going to be keeping us safe as we cruise around the close to 400 acres of our backlot. Somebody else I want to introduce to is our very special co-host of the tour. You may know him from Saturday Night Live. He's also the host of The Tonight Show, folks. Jimmy Fallon's going to join us.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. We've got the very best guide.
Ryan.
And the greatest driver.
Mark.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
Ryan
owes me $5.
Say what now?
I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
That's right, we got a few safety rules. First and foremost, if you need any guest assistance, if you have a medical emergency, if there's any audio or visual issues, or if you accidentally drop something off the side of the tram, that's when you want to pull that red emergency cord, throwing up and down the center of the ceiling, and I'll come back and assist you as soon as it is safe to do so. Otherwise, for the entirety of the tour, please do remain seated, keeping your arms and legs inside the tram at all times. Keep in mind, folks, Studio Tour is on private property, so if you do accidentally drop your phone off the side or you just can't wait to use the restroom, just pull that red cord. I'll come back and help you out, all right? Also, please, no smoking of any kind during the tour. Our tour will feature some loud noises, sudden tram movements, fire effects, and many water effects. So do you want to have your cameras out for some amazing photo opportunities? You never know who or what you might see on the tour. Just keep an eye on them so they don't get wet. One final thing for your safety and for the safety of those around you. Please do not use any selfie sticks while you're on the tour. All right, that's it for the safety rules. And now we're going to cruise down our timeline on the way to the front lot of our studio. Now, along the timeline, we got some construction going on for this epic new roller coaster. This is Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. That's going to be opening up next year. Super excited to check that one out. Look at all those turns and twists. And, oh my goodness. Excited to get on board there. Right-hand side, see a beautiful view of Super Nintendo World. Look at that. Bowser's Castle off in the distance. What a cool view. You can also see some of our classic movie posters along the right-hand side there. Now, y'all, we have been making movies right here at this location for over 100 years. That's right, when our founder, Carl Laemmle, opened up Universal Studios back in 1915, he wanted to share his vision with the world of a movie city, an entire city dedicated to the production of motion pictures. That's exactly what we have here still today with Universal City. That's right. We have our very own zip code. We have our very own fire station coming up on the right-hand side here. We have over 36 of our sound stages. We have everything we need in our movie city to produce films and television shows. And we actually do the majority of our filming inside of our sound stages. That's because we can control all the filming conditions. Right, so inside the sound stage, we control the temperature, we control the weather, we control the lighting. We can shoot night scenes during the day scenes at night. No matter what the real world conditions are out here that change day by day or sometimes hour by hour, we can create the ideal, consistent filming conditions inside of our sound stages. And at the bottom of the hill, we got Stage 12. In the world. That is one of the first ones we started filming inside of here at Universal Stage 12.
Oh, that's gonna feel good!
Now, if you look at your screens, you can see the inside of Stage 12. Now, you might notice those highly insulated walls. We use very thick walls to block out the majority of the sound of the outside world. That way we get a nice clean recording on the inside. Hence the name, Sound Stage. Now, sound is so important to the filmmaking process that alongside the smaller doors of all of our sound stages, you'll see these red lights right next door there. Now, those are our wigwag lights. If they're flashing red, that means they're recording right at that moment. That alerts everybody in the out not ruin the take. Wait until the light shuts off, and then it is safe to enter. Now you can see, yeah, exactly. Now up at the top, we have this lighting grid that we can attach all of our different lights there. We can use lights that mimic the light of the sun or the moon. And these sound stages are big enough we can even shoot exterior scenes inside of our sound stages. These stages here, that is one of the top shows streaming on Peacock. It's a dramatic reimagining of the 90s sitcom The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. This one stars Jabari Banks and Ali Sholatin. They just wrapped production on the 4th and final season. So you can see that streaming on Peacock later this fall. Now, Stage 14 been around for a long time. One of my favorite films, Apollo 13, shot all the mission control sequences right inside there. That's when it was called Stage 21.
Realism was an essential element for Apollo 13. After all, we were recreating an important moment in American history, a moment many Americans witnessed on television. We thought about filming in Houston, Texas, where the original control room for the Apollo missions still exists. Unfortunately, NASA's engineers didn't have filmmaking in mind when they built Mission Control. Since there was no room for the elaborate camera frames and tracks we needed for the shots, we had to build our own Mission Control. Everything had to be exact, even down to the tiniest detail.
Now here in our movie city, we can build sets like the Apollo 13 Mission Control, or any one of our Halloween Horror Nights scare zones, like we got the Scarecrow scare zone coming up on the right-hand side. As soon as that black plastic there's, kind of look a little bit to the right behind you, you'll see the front of it there. Pretty epic. And we build those sets inside of our giant mill. That's the curved rooftop building coming up on the left-hand side. It's like a giant wood shop inside there. Now, we do have an off-site warehouse that stores hundreds of set pieces that we can use as often as possible, reuse them. Much better for the environment, much more cost-effective. What if we need to build new ones or refurbish the old ones? That'll happen right there. Coming up with the right...
We are going to make it better. I hope it's not too disruptive to have me shake everything up.
Don't be so sensitive.
Not
left-hand side here, we're passing by some of these production bungalows. These are office spaces for some of Hollywood's hottest writers, directors, and producers, production companies. There's a lot of work that needs to be done before you're ever on set. You gotta write your screenplay, cast your actors, do location scouting, budget coordinating, contract negotiations, you know. All that exciting logistical office work happens right here. Now, coming up on the far left, you'll see the Wicked logo right outside of Mark Platt Productions. There it is on the left. They are the production company responsible for bringing the Broadway musical to the big screen. And later this year, November 21st, we got Wicked for Good coming out. Yeah, I'm excited for that one too. Left-hand side, silhouette of Alfred Hitchcock along Bungalow 5195. That was his old office there. Director of Psycho, Rear Window, The Birds, many more. One of those influential directors of all time. Left-hand side, we got stages 25 and 26. That is used for St. Denis Medical. That stars Wendy McLennan-Covey and David Alan Grier. Now, you can see season 1 streaming on Peacock, season 2 coming about November 3rd. Here's a little more about St. Denis Medical.
Welcome to St. Denis Medical Center.
St. Denis Regional Medical.
I have access to some really good stuff, and I will hook you up.
Yeah.
No, man. That was a test.
Like the Avengers, you know?
We're not supposed to have favorite patients, but we do.
I almost don't want them to get better.
Pale, kind of blotchy.
It's the other one.
Oh my God, that's much worse.
Wow.
St. Denis Medical story takes place in Oregon, so you see a lot of the Oregon license plates on the golf carts there. But now, welcome to our metropolitan sets. That is New York Street right there on the left, where American Ninja Warrior sets up their obstacle course. Also larger-than-life films like Captain America the First Avenger, Hobbs and Shaw, Transformers have shot in our metro sets. Now, we're going to loop around this giant wall here and go into the heart of our metro sets and take a look. These can be decorated to look like virtually any major city, including New York, which is why I'm going to pass it over to our co-host, Jimmy Fallon. He knows a little more about filming in locations like New York City.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. Once got mugged over there. An old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey, I'm walking here. I'm walking here. Hey, it's cool guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
If I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. Okay, everybody got what I was doing. All right, take a look at the far right there. You can see some foliage and decorations for a new show called Stuart Fails to Save the Universe. This is a spin-off of The Big Bang Theory. Now we're heading into our London Square. Actually, this courtyard was used as San Francisco for Man on the Inside, starring Ted Danson. We're going to go right down an intersection here that was used in Captain America. In fact, the scene where he's running on top of the taxi cabs as he was escaping the lab happened right here, right in this corner here. And that will turn on to our New York Street. See more of these incredible sets. Now, right now, these are kind of in their neutral stage, right? So I'm going to show you a lot of other exterior set locations. At the very end of the tour, we'll show you some fully decorated sets. But I want you to imagine yourselves in your favorite busy city that you've been to, okay? And then look around our city street and think about what's missing. What sort of details would we need to add to make this look like a real city and get ready for filmmaking? What do you think? What was that? Say that really loud if that was appropriate. I couldn't hear it. Stoplights! Great answer. Yes, stoplights. We'd have stoplights. People, love that. Yes, definitely. Cars, yes. Excellent, yeah. Actually, that's right. All those details. So for people, we hire our background performers to walk in and out of the buildings, up and down the sidewalk. I always prefer to have real human background actors. Cars, we call those picture cars. Have them driving up the street, parked along the sidewalk. And then those stoplights, street lights, and crossing signals, you can see a row of them down the left there. Now, normally they wouldn't be all lined up like that. That's because we can move them around in our city and place them anywhere we want to. In fact, we have electrical outlets in the sidewalk that we can plug in our stoplights, street lights, and crossing signals. Now, someone who took us to New York circa 1933 was Mr. Peter Jackson when he recreated the classic King Kong.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV. I like Kong literally does that one. You're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you encounter monsters, creatures from prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island. It was great to have you along. Now we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, just hold them in your hand.
Alright everyone, hang on to your belongings, keep your arms and legs inside the tram. Adventure awaits. King Kong 363D, one of the most intense 3D experiences in the world. Alright, y'all, you can take off your 3D glasses, hang on to them, we'll just recycle them at the end of the tour. Well, let's take a look behind the scenes, see how they created that immersive 3D environment. Whole process headed up by WetaFX, the Academy Award-winning visual effects team that have worked on so many movies, all the Avatar films, the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit trilogies, Avengers Endgame. They're using some of the world's largest digital projection screens to create that 360-degree effect. It was all directed by Peter Jackson. Alright, we're going to pass by our Metropolitan sets one more time there. Now we can decorate these, like I said, to look like virtually any city. It was decorated as downtown Boston for the TED series. You know, Teddy Bear Ted's got 2 films from Universal Studios. He also has the TED series streaming on Peacock. Downtown Chicago for the Blues Brothers. And we're talking about the picture cars. Well, we're going to see some really cool picture cars later on in the tour, but we actually have some picture cars right here in this parking lot. Now, some of these cars are just, you know, cast and crew vehicles, which is why we don't call them picture cars, but these ambulances here, these are used for St. Denis Medical. So these are the picture cars that we use for that TV show. There's also another one off in the distance, the Fitz and Wing surgical electrical van over there. It's also used for St. Denis Medical. Now, coming up on the right-hand side, eventually, we're going to see this incredible monster mural. I want to show you on your screens a little preview before we get there.
Thou shalt rise again.
Incredible monster mural created by artist Tristan Eaton. And we started the horror monster genre right here at Universal Studios back in 1931. Dracula and Frankenstein coming out the same year. Up on the wall there, we also have the Bride of Frankenstein. We have the Creature from the Black Lagoon and the Wolfman all represented there. Now, left-hand side here, we got stages 30 and 31 with the big red V down at the bottom. That is where we filmed the singing competition show, The Voice. That's right, returning judges Michael Bublé, Niall Horan, Reba McEntire, and Snoop. That's right, Snoop Dogg's back as well on The Voice.
Hey there, Studio Tour.
What's up, Snoop?
Snoop Dogg from The Voice. We tape our show right here at stage 30 and 31 in the heart of the Universal Backlot. These state-of-the-art sound stages allow us to bring every round of our show to life, from the blind auditions to the live finale, and everything in between. Make some noise! We know what America wants.
Freedom sucks, baby!
Yo, now, this is either underwear I wear.
Now, Reba McEntire is here not only for The Voice, but also for his sitcom Happy's Place, which films at stage 33 over there. You can see season 1 streaming on Peacock, season 2 coming out on NBC later this fall. Now, that body of water on the left is the Black Lagoon as well, for the creature from the Black Lagoon. You know, when we kicked off those horror monster films, they became such a huge part of Universal's legacy and brand.
When you think of Universal, we think of monsters. Dracula, Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, The Mummy, Hunchback of Notre Dame, The Invisible Man, Phantom of the Opera, classic, such as The William.
That Frankenstein image, it's one of the great icons of the world.
That to me was like the essence of the Universal horror. I was just mesmerized.
Part of long training, having the original Universal Studios Mummy was really scary.
It's still real on
And a lot of those original monster films were shot right here in our Little Europe sets. We can decorate these to look like virtually any country in Europe. We can also create the fictional country of Genovia for all our Princess Diaries 2 fans out there. We're going right down the parade route of Genovia. And you might also recognize these sets from a TV series starring Ted Danson and Kristen Bell, The Good Place.
You, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead. This location, the Apple, I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Maybe.
doesn't sound awesome.
Welcome to the good place, everybody. We just passed by the yogurt shop. We got the railway station here. Beautiful, vibrant colors and flowers all around. But you know, in the early 1930s, when we were shooting those monster movies, courtyards like the one on the right-hand side would have been decorated a lot darker. And that's where a lot of angry villagers would have gathered, getting ready to chase after those monsters. Now, folks, I did say we're going to show you a fully detailed, decorated set, but what I didn't tell you is that it's going to be inside of Soundstage 50. That's right, those elephant doors are large enough for the studio tour tram to fit inside, and we're going to go check out a set for an upcoming action film that takes place in the San Francisco Bay Area. Anybody from the Bay Area out there? No? All right, well, I'm from Benicia and Vallejo, and so this reminds me of my hometown. We got the Bay Area Metro station here, or BART, but we can't call it BART. What was that? So we got signs all around here. We got maps of the city, posters on the wall there. We got the hair and makeup station in the front. Oh. All right, hang tight, everybody. To experience some powerful effects. Real flames, real sparks, real water. Whenever we see those real elementals that we call those practical effects, that's different from the CGI or the digital effects we've added later on. That was actually modeled after the 1989 Loma Prieta earthquake that rocked the Bay Area. Now we're going to turn on to Steven Spielberg Drive, director of the original summer blockbuster, Jaws. Yes, this is the 50th anniversary this year of that epic, iconic film. We're going to head over to our very own Amity Island. Now, don't worry, folks. We do have expert police divers in the water today, making sure everything is safe for our arrival. My buddy George is out by the police boat in the water. Everybody say, "Hi, George." He usually comes out and says hello to everybody. Such a crowd pleaser. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. George? George, I see another shark out there, buddy. You see that? If you can hear me, there you are. George, go to the boat right now. George, shark, go to the boat. No, not the water. Go to the boat. Hey, buddy, you're selling after some difficulty out there. You doing okay? Oh, goodness. Okay. Everybody say bye, George.
Bye, George.
George's gonna do some real deep sea diving to keep looking for that shark. We're gonna hide behind them here. Get a safe distance and a safe barricade. Are those gasoline barrels? Uh-oh.
We're gonna need a bigger tram.
Here is director Steven Spielberg to tell us more about that hungry shark.
Come out of the water and terrified tourists as they were sitting in the crab. And the most amazing thing about the Jaws ride is it is exactly as it was from the time it was first placed on Universal Lot. There have been tweaks, of course, over the years, but it is essentially what the designers and myself all envisioned and created.
All right, everybody, welcome to Old Mexico. And we've already changed the flora and the fauna here. Some desert cacti blooms. Those are real desert cacti. It's a gorgeous sunny afternoon here in Old Mexico. Perfect time for a margarita. I like mine with a little Tajín red. But let's say we wanted to switch up the mood, switch up the vibe a little bit. Ooh. Nice. That's a good start. A little thunder and lightning, huh? You know what? Let's go all the way, folks. Let's cue the rain. Look at that. Totally different vibe. We have like a full-on thunderstorm now. And we're creating this movie rain by using a very sophisticated, very high-tech piece of film equipment. It's called a sprinkler. High-tech sprinkler. Now, you know what happens? You have a lot of rain all at once, right? Well, if you don't, keep your eyes on the left-hand side. You're about to find out. Especially you, Hawaiian shirt. Just missed it. That's right, folks. You get too much rain all at once, and you might have a flash flood. And we use that same effect in the movie Big Fat Liar. This area of Old Mexico is used in HBO's Westworld as the town of Pariah. We're going to head into our Western sets now, where more films have been shot than anywhere else in the world, including Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt. They shot a lot of scenes here for the TV show Lancer that takes place within the film. If you look to the left-hand side, you can see the Opera House there. Now, I mention that because most of the sets we're showing you today are what we call facades, meaning we just built the front and sides of the buildings. They're all pretty empty on the inside. What looks like brick and stone is actually just foam, rubber, and fiberglass built on a wood frame shell. We use those lightweight materials so we can redesign for different time periods and different looks of the show. Now, one exception is that Opera House. The interior is on your screens right now. Leonardo DiCaprio walked down those steps, actually, for the film. It doesn't look like an opera house, but it looks like a giant saloon, but that is what we call a practical set. where we can film on the interior or the exterior, but that is very rare. Okay, most of the sets look like this one on the left here, just empty on the inside. Now, so we'll shoot our exterior shots out here on the back lot. Then, when we want to film the scenes that would take place on the interiors of the buildings, we're going to recreate them inside of our sound stages, where we have a lot more control, right, over all the conditions. And just so you know, folks, we're about halfway through the tour. Just want to remind everybody, if you need any guest assistance, drop any items, pull that red cord. Otherwise, please do remain seated. Now we're going to pass by the other side of our western sets and go back up Steven Spielberg Drive one more time. You'll see some western crops here on the right-hand side. There's some wagon wheels, farm equipment, things like that. Now some of them have a little white tag or a piece of paper on them. That means they're going to be used in an upcoming production. So they've been hand-selected by our set decorators, prop masters, to be used in a new show. Now, as we pass by Amity Island one more time, I want you to look at it in a whole new light, okay? When you look past the hanging shark, you'll see a sign that says Cabot Cove. That's because our little Amity Island set also played the town of Cabot Cove in Murder, She Wrote, starring Angela Lansbury. Yes, the charming seaside town where for some reason a murder took place once a week, every week, for 12 years in a row. What are you doing living there, Jessica Fletcher? That's a dangerous little town. Get out. Speaking of danger, we got Elm Street there on the left-hand side. I hear some nightmares happen there. Right-hand side, we got our chicken ranch as we head into the suburbs of our movie city. Howdy. As we go deeper into the suburbs, we're going to turn on to Colonial Street, where you'll see some suburban homes, all assembled for the 1989 comedy The Burbs, starring Tom Hanks and Carrie Fisher. There's Tom Hanks on your screens. Now, they also recently shot the TV series The Burbs, based off the movie, right here in the same location. She also executive produces the show. That's going to be streaming for ABC's Desperate Housewives. This is also the neighborhood for Never Have I Ever, show produced by Mindy Kaling on Netflix. Also, I mentioned earlier the Ted series, right? That's on Peacock. Well, Ted and John live in the two-story house with the green door coming up on the left-hand side. There it is on your screens, right? Meow. And there it is on the left.
How many we got?
Well, let's see. We got 20 cartons.
Fantastic.
Do you think we're getting too late for this?
Come on, Johnny, we're doing a public service. If a kid leaves the house in a less than stellar Halloween costume, he's got to get the bad news before he makes a fool of himself all over town. We're Samaritans.
Now we're going to turn back on to Steven Spielberg Drive. I know this may be the first time for a lot of you right here on the studio tour or on the back lot. I want to hear about Steven Spielberg.
As a high school kid on a tour bus. Remember in those days there were trams, there were buses called the Gray Line tour bus. And I was so excited and thrilled to be on the lot. It was my first time ever on a movie studio lot. And during a bathroom break, I hid in the bathroom and everybody left to get back on the bus. I waited another 15 minutes until I'm sure the bus left. And then I had the entire lot to myself that day. In those days, movie lots was so crowded because all movies were made on film lots. They were made all over the world, on locations, but most of it was focused in those days, in the 60s, on the film lots. So nobody noticed me when I was running around from soundstage to soundstage, and I just felt, in my own young way, I owned a lot and had the most amazing day of my life.
Hell, from sneaking around the back lot as a teenager to having his own street named after him on the back lot. Pretty impressive career. Alright, now we're going to show you some really cool picture cars. Alright, these are some various vehicles, films, and television shows, including our very first tram, the Glamour Tram, from the 1964 studio tour when we first opened. Got the gyrosphere there from Jurassic World. Dominic Toretto's infamous black Charger there from the Fast and Furious franchise, alongside the Nissan Skyline and the Orange Julius. Yeah, I could go for an Orange Julius right now. What do you think, Mark? Sounds good, yeah. Ooh, look at my favorite Transformer Bumblebee is right there.
The Skyline! No way!
Blumhouse for Halloween Horror Nights. It's a perfect spot for it because we're right here next to these iconic sets. The Bates Motel and the Psycho House at the top of the hill. Both used in the movie Psycho, directed by Alfred Hitchcock, one of the most iconic thrillers ever made. So for Halloween Horror Nights, you'll walk right by those iconic sets and walk through scary characters from the Blumhouse horror films. Ooh, speaking of scary characters, look who we have up here. Oh my goodness, that is Norman Bates. Hopefully he's had some time to talk to somebody, have some counseling. Have you tried that BetterHelp app I told you about? Oh, I guess not. Okay. All right, no shame. Just wanted to try to get you some help, buddy. Okay. We're gonna get out of your hair and let you be. Okay, so we'll leave you there. No need to come any closer. No. Bad Norman. Oh man. All right. Now we're gonna put you right in the heart of the crash site for Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds.
Again, to sit down and talk about war. I thought, what if the 7% gets me right in the big neighborhood? Because it's just something we're going to see. We're going to do it. This is all the Bushmaster.
Oh my God!
Bobby, get in. Get in.
And that is the actual set used in the sequence you just saw on your screens there. Great example. On location, hours in the background just painted onto the wall. Hours in the background just painted onto the wall. Looked realistic at the time. Of course, now we can looked realistic at the time. Of course, now we can use CGI to create whatever digital background we want on that giant. And the Hudson River of New York for the movie Sully, starring Tom Hanks. Now, it's a true life story here, but all the scenes you're seeing right now for the Hudson River were shot right in front of that wall. Now again, real plane, real people, real water. But that New York skyline you see in the background was just added onto that giant blue screen using CGI digital imagery there. But when you edit the shots that you just saw right there all together with actual shots, helicopter shots of the Hudson River, the real one, and you put it together, it makes the whole scene feel like it took place in the real world location. There it is. That is the magic of filmmaking, folks. One of my favorite parts of filmmaking is that we get to transport our audiences to different locations, different time periods, have a myriad of experiences. And folks, today, Mark and I got to transport you all throughout the backlot of the world's biggest, busiest, and oldest studio. And I had a blast hanging out with you this afternoon. Hope you had fun with me. Once again, my name is Ryan. Let's give our driver Mark a big round of applause. Thank you. And Georgia, how was it? Good? Awesome. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. Georgia, Georgia. That never happens to you, huh? Probably. All right. Far right here. You can take this gorgeous view of the San Fernando Valley. Now, right across the LA River, you can see our neighboring studios, Warner Brothers. Big WB logo on their largest soundstage. To the left of that, you got the famous water tower where the Animaniacs live. To the right of the WB logo, there's a building behind Warner Brothers that's kind of jutting out of the trees there. It's kind of beige with a green pointy top. That's ABC Studios. If anybody can make out the ABC at the very top, you've got great eyes. I'm just saying. Now, to the right of ABC Studios, you have Disney Animation Studios. So a lot of major film studios are right here in the San Fernando Valley. So pretty cool, above the Hollywood Hills, right over here. But we got to explore the biggest, the busiest, and the oldest. And if you want to get the most out of your experience with us today at the park, I do recommend you download the official Universal Studios Hollywood app. That'll get you show times, wait times, up-to-the-minute park information. You can even confirm show times for Waterworld, our #1 show, live SeaWorld Spectacular. Highly recommend it. Big explosions, big action, big stunts. We are closing today at 6 p.m., so you still got several hours. Check out those other attractions, and then we'll transition into Halloween Horror Nights. If you have any questions, folks, I'll be hanging out by the studio directory sign on the left-hand side of the tram as you depart. Come by and say hello. I'd love to chat with you. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your stay here at Universal Studios Hollywood. And as they say in the business, that's a wrap. Thank you so much, everybody. Be good to each other out there, all right? Hi, y'all. Have fun. All right, when you exit the tram, just take a left and head to the back. To the back now, y'all. Turn it up.
My legs feel weird. That tram was cool. I like the shot. That was my favorite.
Alright, that was a Universal Studios tour, tram tour. Infamous tram tour. Which does get transformed into Terror Tram for Halloween Horror Nights. It was a good time. Gonna make my way up and gonna finish out the stream for today. That was our main things. You know, we got a little bit of Halloween scare stuff with Norman Bates. A little bit of a scare zone view. It is a really energetic tram over there, tram tour.
Food and drinks are allowed, yes.
I'm gonna use the stairs. It might seem crazy, but why not?
Enjoy food and drinks on the track.
It's also good to know that you can do the food and drinks on the tram. Usually they've said to not, but I guess that's changed.
Nos ocupa ningún paso para tomar la gira en español. Ahí enfrente dice Express a las 2, unos 10 minutos. Welcome back and thank you for joining us. Today the park closes at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. If you want to come back for the studio tour later, we close earlier than the other attractions at 4 p.m. 4 o'clock. Studio tour closes at 4.
So of course the reason why things close at 6 o'clock is because of Halloween Horror Nights. And they do have tickets that let you do both the daytime stuff and Halloween Horror Nights. Which actually, I will take that as a segue to say, if you are ever interested, in vacationing out here, doing Halloween Horror Nights, doing Universal Studios, I'm a travel agent. I can help you out, help you plan a vacation.
So this was the electrolysis system. Yeah.
It's no extra cost to you. Just all a service I can provide. As you can tell, I'm an annual pass holder, and so I come here quite often, know some different tips and tricks. Actually, gonna stay over here, get a little view of Hogsmeade. So just want to say thank you for joining. This has been a Universal Studios live stream here today before Halloween Horror Nights takes over. And yeah, if you don't mind, please subscribe. It helps other people find these videos. I'm gonna do some more live streams next week, even the week after. We've got a few videos coming up that are not just live streams. So yeah, if you could, it helps people find it. Thumbs up on this video if you liked it. Helps out. I know YouTubers say that all the time, but it really does help. It lets other people find the videos. But hope you enjoyed this this live stream, the little studio tour. I might do some Halloween Horror Nights in the future. No guarantees, but I will give fair warning for that too. So for now, enjoy a little bit of some Hogsmeade stuff as I finish on out.